I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Oh, the library. Miss Silverpoint, you've returned. Aha, Judge sees that you have found the Messiah. Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Aha! Building a robot! So that's what he needed the book for. Come again? A boy with white hair and googles ran in here not long ago. That's Cedric, yeah. He grabbed one of the books from my very impressive archives upstairs and bolted straight out. Said it was an emergency, so George let it slide. George hopes he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh no. Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid. No! Not him too! No, Nico! Don't cry, my heart, I'm already... God, this game is killing me. Not in this game, Prime! If I can't be sadistic, you cannot as well, either. Whatever. We have to be... We just have to survive somehow. I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, you told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. George won't let you go out there. The Messiah will not walk into danger on my watch. But George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But... what about my mission? Don't you guys want to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, the squares will persist. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world's like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah, of all people, George doesn't want to think about it. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we've burdened you with our hope, our faith. Blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. Nice. Of course. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us. Being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Teresa, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you. But I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Theresa. But then I just came back. You... what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me to not think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you, back at the mines. I thought, for you to know all of that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed so cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? My heart! Why is this so emotional? I'm half sad, but I'm also half laughing before how hilarious it gets. I am just over here trying not to cry again. This game really, I'm just speechless. Is it really hard for you too? Yes, it is really hard for me too. And it was back then as well. It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Theresa. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Theresa, I'm not afraid anymore. Nico! No! Why is he so cute? Why is this all so emotional? Yeah. And this game hits straight onto my feelings. This is just... It's amazing, really. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? George has heard your conversation with Theresa and is deeply moved. That's why George has full faith in you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too. Okay, so we have to go now. Where do we go? Hello person, this is a library, temporary shelter. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, emotional people. Way running in a circle. Just a big high five for the whole chat. We still have to find the fox. And we last... Oh, there's squares here. We're not supposed to go here. Maybe she's still in the back alley. Oh no, not here. Where the big tree was. I think we saw her there last time. So we should check that. Hello, fox lady. We need your help. Oh, squares. Hello. Oh, more squares. How nice. I think it was up here. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Yes, we found her. You're here. Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. The fox is following us! Wait, how do we get back to the clock room? The elevator is stuck. How do we get there? I'm in confusion. How? Maybe down here? Here? Oh yes, that's still working. Oh, there was another elevator. This one. Let's see if this elevator works. Yes, please work. And square stuff, please stay away. We don't need you. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Yeah, I think it's always like this. If you play a game yourself and experience it for yourself, it's more emotional than watching someone else playing it. So I think for me it's just more emotional right now than for you guys. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives it might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Yay! Hugging the fox! Oh, it's so beautiful! It was depressing for me at first too, you know? Knowing that all of this is, well, fake. Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundation instinct. What is English? Yeah. I'm trying my best to say that, but yeah. Yeah, it seems like it.